Hi, my name is Kristina Bartels, and I'm going to start vlogging. I'm so excited to be a part and to kind of just film our journey along the way and what our family does. We're a family of 7. I'm married to Judson Bartels, and together we run Sound Church, and we own our own business, Quincy Solutions, and so we're pretty busy with just those two, and then we've got a lot of hobbies that we enjoy doing as well. And then we have 5 children. My oldest is Elliott Grace, and she is almost 7. And then we have Ethan, and he is 5. Then I have Madison, who's almost 4, and then the girls' birthdays are in about a month, so that's why I say it that way. Anyways, they just sound older than they are. Really, I have 5 kids, and they're all 6 and under, so it keeps us really busy. And when my youngest was born, my oldest was only 5, so it's a lot of work. So anyways, I've got Elliott Grace, who is almost 7, then I got Ethan, who is almost 5, and then I have Madison, who's almost 4, and then we have Hezekiah, and he's 2, and then I have Jedidiah, and she is 1, and so I homeschool them. We're gonna kick back into it here real soon. Right now, my oldest is in 1st grade, but in the fall she's actually gonna be headed into 2nd grade. I guess currently we're finishing 1st grade right now, so, and then she'll be in 2nd grade. And then Ethan will be in kindergarten, and Madison will be in preschool. And then Hezzy will just be playing little games as we go along. During homeschool time, a lot of times he'll just sit, and this year I've created some busy bags, and so he's going to do that alongside of the other kids learning in their schoolwork, and so he'll be picking things up, and then he also plays games, educational games on the iPad, and that really helps. That keeps him busy. Actually, he loves that more than anything else. And then the baby will be napping, and so that's kind of how we're able to do it right now with little ones in the house, and homeschooling the older ones as well. This is my 3rd year doing it, and I feel like finally this year I have a grasp on what kind of curriculum I want to use and how I want to do it and what's working and what's not. And the first couple of years were just trial and error. Hey, just go with something, stick with it as long as it's working, and if it doesn't, then let's adjust it along the way. And so it's been a lot of fun, and I love watching the kids learn, and it's so exciting for me to see their faces light up, and when they get something right, or like for Elliott, watching her read, like learn to read. That was the scariest thing to me, is like, oh, I've got to teach my daughter how to read. This is going to be interesting, and it actually wasn't that hard, and I just loved watching the progress and watching her pick it up, and so it's just such a joy. That's my favorite part of homeschooling, is just watching them learn and grow and being a part of that instead of handing that off to someone else. And so I'm excited that we're able to do that, because I know not everybody's able to, but that we're able to, and it works for us. So yeah, what else do we do? Oh, I enjoy, I've started bread making. I really like making homemade bread. It's so good, and then I can put stuff in it, and I know what's in it, and everybody loves the fresh bread, so I've started doing that little bits. We still buy store bread and stuff. I can't make that much bread because we go through so much with all the littles and everything. And then I really enjoy, kind of my outlet and my hobby is sewing. I really enjoy sewing, and I got a big sewing area set up downstairs, and I've started this last year sewing my girls' dresses, and I've made pajamas, and it's just been really fun to do that kind of thing. And before, I've made bags and purses and wallets, and I love creating, so I love finding that creative outlet that I can do and I can thrive in, and so I really like that. Then I also like to hang out with my kids, of course. Oh, I like to read. I like to sit down and read. That's really relaxing for me. And so we just, and then as a family, we just like to have family outings when we can. Nice thing about owning your own business is we can take a day off or afternoon off or morning off when it's possible and just kind of hang out. Especially when sometimes the weekends are really busy and Judson's doing extra work or business and clients need to meet or whatever. So then we can take a different time off and be together. We love to have family adventure days where we just can get out and do something fun. A lot of times it's just going to the mountains or a river or hiking through the woods somewhere. I mean, obviously our hikes are really short because we got little kids and I'm usually carrying one of them. So, and really in the last 5 years, it feels like I've either been pregnant with someone or I've been carrying an infant around. So I can't wait until one day we get down the road, we get to a point where we can go on real hikes, and that'll be a lot of fun. But for now, we do it as best we can. So, and it's great fun. We love to camp when possible. We got a nice big trailer, 30-foot trailer with a bunk room in the back, so it sleeps 4 comfortably, and we could probably squeeze more in. And then the rest of the trailer actually sleeps. It sleeps 10 total, so we're pretty comfortable in it with just the family of 7, and we enjoy it. So I hope that you guys will follow along on our journey and what we have, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll do my best. I'm not, I kind of just am figuring it out along the way. I take advice from other moms and do my research, and then we see what works for our family. And so we just kind of want to bring you on that journey and see where we go and how it goes. One of the fun things that I think is unique about our family is that we really love to worship. And so actually my 2 boys, the 5-year-old and 2-year-old, are actually pretty good drummers already. And so it's exciting to see them develop. They don't have the endurance to go through like a whole song yet, but Judson's been teaching them, and they've really been catching on to just really just drumming. It's just amazing. And so my girls are really into music as well, but we really haven't found a niche as to what instruments they really love the most. But there's some times where we just kind of go downstairs and we just jam as a family or start singing. Someone will just randomly start playing, and then we'll all start singing, and it's just a lot of fun. So I want to bring you on that journey as well of as the kids are developing their musical ability, just where that's going to lead us, because I really don't have any idea, but I think that it's going to be something great in the long run. So I'm excited to see what God has for us, and I hope that you'll join us. Please subscribe. I'd love to be able to encourage you and your family on this journey, and that you'll join it with us. Thank you.